Hello, it's Caede. I took the Enoden train from Kamakura to Hase. The Enoden is a popular train that often appears in movies and cartoons, and it's a nice ride along the coastline if you head farther past Hase toward Enoshima. There's a lot to see at Hase Temple, so I'll split the tour into two parts, one at the bottom and one at the top. The Hase Temple has actually been around since 736, 400 years before Kamakura became the political center of Japan. It may be the oldest temple in Kamakura's tourist area. A monk named Tokudo Shoin found a large camphor tree in Nara and carved two 11-faced Kannon statues from the tree. This is said to be the origin of the Hase Temple. Because of its beautiful fragrance and a natural insect repellent effect, camphor tree was suitable for carving Buddhist statues. The monk enshrined the statue carved from the lower part of the trunk at the Hase Temple in Nara, and the statue carved from the upper part of the tree was released in the sea with hope that it would save people in the place where it arrived. After drifting in the sea for 15 years, the statue arrived here in Kamakura and this very area. It is said that in 736, this monk was summoned from Nara and the Hase Temple was established. This Kannon statue became the principal image and is enshrined in the main hall. However, we can't find mentions of this statue clearly in any historical documents, so it's a bit legendary. Just as famous as the 11-faced Kannon statue enshrined in the main hall is the garden, where you can enjoy seasonal flowers and other plants. As soon as you enter the temple, after coming through the entrance, you will see the garden. It is especially famous for the hydrangea in June, but you can enjoy it in any season. In Buddhism, the Pure Land is said to be in the west, and the Hase Temple is located on the west side of Kamakura, so it is called Saihojodo or West Pure Land. There are many big carp swimming in the pond, aren't there? There are plum trees and waterfalls around the pond. And although it is a small garden, it is very beautiful and relaxing. Continuing to the right through the garden, we arrive at the Benten Cave, one of the highlights of the Hase Temple. What? A cave in a temple? You'd be surprised. Long before the Hase Temple was built, monks used to pray and meditate in this cave. So the cave existed before the construction of the Hase Temple. When Kobo Daishi, arguably the most important monk in Japanese Buddhism, stopped by the Hase Temple in the 9th century, he carved a statue of Benzaiten in this cave and enshrined it, which is why it is called the Benten Cave. The original statue of Benzaiten, carved by Kobo Daishi, is now housed in the museum of the Hase Temple. The statue currently in the cave was donated by a worshipper in 1967. Now let's go inside. Here, 16 doji are enshrined, centering on Benzaiten, who is originally the Indian goddess of water. She is worshipped as the god of music and learning in Japan. The doji are 16 gods who look as adorable as children, and they all have their roles. Since we are here, let's take a look at them one by one. Zenzai Doji. He is the god who protects the other 15 doji. Keisho-doji is the god of accounting and management. Isho-doji, as the name implies, he is a god who helps you to always be able to afford clothing. Sanyo-doji, the god of silkworms and cocoons, and the god of clothing. Hikken-doji is the god of learning. Shusen-doji is the god of alcohol. Drinking alcohol in Japan is legal from age 20. Gyuba-doji is the god of animal welfare. Tochu-doji is the god of bountiful harvest. Hanki-doji is the god of food giving. He is the god who gives food to people so that they never go hungry. Konzai-doji is the god of gold and silver treasures and prosperity. Senshu-doji is the god of traffic safety. If you are going to fly home, please pray to him. Inyaku-doji is a god who leads us to enlightenment and resolution. Kantai-doji is the god who protects the law. Jusha-doji is a god of management. Aikyo-doji is a god of love and success in love. Those with a one-sided love should pray to him. Shomyo-doji is a god of longevity. All the gods have kind faces, don't they? Which god will make your wish come true? The ceiling in the cave is low, so go slowly to avoid hitting your head. After leaving the cave, let's go upstairs where the main hall is located. On the way up, you will see 3 cute Jesus statues cuddled up together. Did you find them? These Jizo are called Ryoen Jizo, which means good relations, and they are believed to grant a good marriage partner. If you are looking for a boyfriend or a girlfriend, please pray here. Actually, there are 3 places where you find the 3 of them in the Hase temple. I haven't been able to find the other 2 spots, but it is said that if you can find them in 3 places, you will be happy. On the hillside, you can see a lot of Jizo statues. They are called Sentai Jizo, meaning as many as 1,000. The story that is attached to them is very sad. They were dedicated by the parents of children who died before or soon after birth, with the hope that their children would rest in peace in heaven and that the Jizo would protect them. A few more steps and you will reach the location of the main hall. Hang in there a little longer.